of that song. Like so I try to wash my hands at the beginning of that song and then finish now. Because, I mean, that's enough time, right?
That sounds like 20 seconds. I mean, we've been live for 42 seconds, so you're good.
Already? Damn, time flies by when you're washing your hands.
It's actually a long song if you think about it. You could have washed your hands twice.
Wow, all right. Good job, me. Being all clean and stuff over here.
Good you.
Welcome everybody to Sandwich Talk. I'm your host, Carlos, and this is my chance to hang out with my friends, and we make sandwiches in our own kitchens. It doesn't have to be the same sandwich. Usually it's not. I don't think it's ever happened once. So I wonder if it's going to happen today. Stay tuned.
I have a feeling that it's not.
No, it's probably not. Today on the show, I've got just a really good friend of mine, somebody who I've seen in the city for a long time. We became friends just because we're both doing so much in the city. And truthfully, I can tell you right now that there's not too many people in the city that can keep up to the quantity of things that this person has done. She's had an amazing, what I would say, beginning of a career, and she's just continued to skyrocket ever since, doing more and more events, community-focused organization, building community-focused organizations here in the city. I'm going to stop talking because I want to introduce you to my friend Kelsey Hubbell. Hi, Kelsey.
Hi. How are you?
Welcome to Sandwich Talk Live. You're in front of 1 billion people.
Ooh.
Maybe less than 1 billion now. I don't know. A lot of people are losing their power. I get it. Anyway, welcome to the show, and also your sous chef, Winston. Hi, Winston.
Winnie, come here. Yes, we're happy to be here. This is Winston. He's going to help me out today. Lord knows I'm going to need it.
What do you mean? Your kitchen looks so perfect.
Yeah, so I don't have a kitchen. I bought this house on the east side in Morningside neighborhood about a year ago, and been slowly but steadily working on it. And now I'm at the point that I need a contractor to finish my kitchen. So
wow,
send me a favorite contractor if you got them.
Does anybody out there know a contractor? You can message us, text us, email us. We need a good contractor. Morningside neighborhood, East English Village.
Yeah, so we're working with. I'm sitting on a patio on the floor with a little patio table, so that's what we're working with.
Hold on, show me the table.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's a hell of a table.
One of those glass tables with like the little metal stands. We're gonna have a bomb-ass sandwich.
Oh, I love this show so much. It's literally like when you put together the idea of a show, you're like, yeah, it's all going to work. It's going to be perfect. And to be honest with you, it's been perfect every time with all of the mistakes that happen.
Before quarantine? You were doing like a podcast before quarantine, right?
Yeah, so before this, I invited you onto the podcast before this.
Yeah.
And it was, all here, headphones, we're just talking into a microphone.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, nobody can really see what we're doing, even though we're eating 3 sandwiches on the air. And then now with this version, you can actually see what we're doing. We're cooking a sandwich. And also, it's kind of intrusive because people get to see our homes.
Yeah. It's like
a little creepy, guys. Everybody out there should just chill out. Come on. I guess it's really my fault. Okay, I'm sorry. Have you been, like, I'm sure you've just been slammed busy with the house, but I mean, have you had some time to cook often?
So funny thing, I've actually I don't cook. Really at all. So during quarantine, I've been living with my mom while I've been working on this house, which has been a lot of work. I'm learning all about gardening and painting and hardware, and it's been fun. But yeah, so I've just been really busy doing that, and then my mom has been taking care of me for the most part. So that's been fun too. Hanging with Fit Trish.
Love Fit Trish.
Yeah.
She's awesome. Has she cooked you any sandwiches?
Yeah, so she always says she's not really a sandwich girl, but we do oftentimes have a lot of bread in our house. I'm a big sandwich person. I feel like they're easy. Mine aren't too creative, so, you know, see how it goes. But yeah, I'm trying to think of the best sandwich I've eaten during quarantine. What's yours? I mean, obviously cooking lots of sandwiches.
On the podcast, I make a lot of sandwiches. To be honest with you, if I ate a sandwich every day, I'd get a lot fatter than what I already am. And like, fortunately, right now I'm sweating a lot in my apartment, so I'm kind of working off some of this.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
But so if you see me go like this, that's just fat burning off. But I mean, yeah, I've been doing a lot of the sandwiches just on the podcast. I think the one that I made last week is probably one of the better ones that I've actually made, just because it was so refreshing, because I was in a hot apartment, and when you make fresh ceviche,
oh, nice.
it just works out so well.
What did you put it on?
So I did just similar to this, kind of like I did a torta roll.
Yeah.
So torta, just like the Spanish, like hoagie bun, basically Mexican hoagie bun. And I cut that in half. I put it on the flat top with butter and garlic and made garlic bread out of it. And then I did like a mayo with Maggi sauce and Valentina hot sauce in there, keeping mayo. And then I put the ceviche inside. And it was amazing.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
And my ceviche has avocado too, because I love avocado.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. I want to be on the show when we can like actually exchange sandwiches.
Yeah, I've done with a couple of people actually has been, I get on my bike right after the show and I bring them over.
Oh, cool. That's fun.
Yeah, because I usually make enough food for like me plus me and then another me.
Right.
Like, if I were to just share the wealth, then, you know, that's cool. And last week I went over to, so I did the show last week with Godwin from Yum Village. And I went over to Yum Village afterwards and brought him some of the ceviche. And he just loaded me up with like the sandwich that he made, plus some plantains, you know, just a bunch of like just good Yum Village fixins. Love that place. Kelsey, did I lose you? Hello? I don't know. Parker, did we lose Kelsey? Oh, Parker, I can't hear you. I can't even hear you.
I'm here.
Oh. Well, Kelsey looks great. She was like definitely in this like pose.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of, as somebody who's had his fair share of computer problems over the last couple of weeks, you can get frozen in some really unflattering positions, and at least have like a nice, like a smile, like a happy moment. It's a lot worse when it's like, and then you're just stuck there for, I don't know, however long it takes for you where you are.
Yeah, imagine if you're just like in the middle of like, that was awful. I'm sorry, guys. Never freeze that screen ever. If somebody like screenshots that, I'm so sorry.
I don't know what they would use it for. Like, is your home sad but you're happy? That's like the only thing they could use that specific like freeze frame for.
Everybody who's just tuning in now, we have Kelsey Hubbell on the show. Her computer froze right now, but right now we've got Parker, our producer, on right now just to talk with.
Yeah.
Parker's got a show on the Planet Ant Network as well called Fan to Fan. It is awesome. It's about like basically if you like sports, cool. They talk about sports. If you don't like sports, then you can just hear two guys talk.
Well, it's what everybody wants right now, which is two white guys talking about sports. So we're really happy to be doing it. Something that I think is more interesting for everybody who isn't like a sandwich fan. We're doing a trivia show every week right now too, which is I think a little more evergreen, a little more. What happened? Did her battery die? It's always put the computer in
Wi-Fi.
Or Wi-Fi died?
I don't
And
think so.
do you want to bet odds on what internet company she has? 20-1 Comcast, 50-1 AT&T.
Oh man, if it's Xfinity, we can do the whole hot or what's it called? What's Xfinity's like open network?
That like weird like open thing that you can. It just says Xfinity Wi-Fi and it's like $20 a day or whatever for internet.
No, if you just like if you have Xfinity,
Yeah.
or you're an Xfinity customer, you can just click the open network on the Wi-Fi as Xfinity. It just says, and then it gets that to anywhere.
That's wild. I mean, there's a gnarly storm rolling in. It's been kind of coming in while we've been working on this, and it's pretty doom looking. You know, it's pretty. I think I saw George Clooney out there. You know, it's like that kind of storm. From a perfect storm.
Wait, from the Perfect Storm movie or from ER George Clooney?
Oh well, both I guess. I saw two George Clooney's and they were running around and they were doing the Spider-Man thing where they were pointing at each other. One guy was wearing scrubs, the other was wearing a suit.
The guy from the Perfect Storm was wearing scrubs?
Yeah, the guy from the Perfect Storm was wearing scrubs and the doctor was wearing a suit because he had just come from a medical malpractice lawsuit.
That makes total sense now. Okay, cool.
And I could see all this from hundreds of yards away just looking at them. I could tell them stories.
And then Batman comes out. Batman, George Clooney. Was he the Bat Nipples one?
I do not know the answer to that. Kyle, why don't you talk about what kind of sandwich you're going to make, the origins of
yeah.
what you're going to make.
So I am going to do, I had kind of I don't know, I go to New York fairly often, and I love New York. New York is a wonderful place. I have a lot of great friends there. And if you've ever been there, you know that there's like a bodega on almost every corner. Bodegas are known for all of the different fixins that you can grab, and on top of that, they usually have a hot sandwich spot inside that makes pretty good sandwiches, whether it's a breakfast sandwich, bagel sandwich, hoagies, grinders, or something that is a New York original. It's a chopped cheese. And the chopped cheese is ground beef that's kind of made into a hamburger patty in like a bed of caramelized onions. And then you do just American cheese on it with lettuce, tomato, in a kind of like grilled crunchy bun. Usually it's like a French baguette. Then, I don't know, mayo, mustard, tomato, or ketchup, lettuce, tomato, or whatever the hell else you want to put on there. Pickles, jalapenos, whatever, avocado. Hang on, she says, oh yeah, do your phone. She can do her phone. Let's do the phone.
Yeah. She can totally do her phone. That's the beauty of StreamYards. Oh.
Yeah. Have you ever had? Whoa, what was that?
That was the default StreamYards overlay that they give you as an example of what you can do for overlays.
Oh, let's see it. Turn it on. Live with StreamYard. StreamYard live show. What's going on, guys? Welcome to StreamYard live show. Anyway, no. Parker, have you ever had a chopped cheese sandwich?
Live show on StreamYards about StreamYards. What?
Have you ever had a chopped cheese sandwich?
No, I've never had a chopped cheese sandwich. I will say it does sound like a patty melt that I had one time. It does seem like it's in the patty melt family. How thick? My question is, how thick is the hamburger? If it's like
you patty it out, right, and then you put it on top of the grill. But then once it's on there and it's pretty like well done, then you just chop it up. Like typically you've got like, you know, like on the flat top they have the scrapers and stuff. Welcome back, Kelsey.
Yes. All right, we did it.
Hey, Kelsey, do me a favor. If you're going to use your phone, will you rotate it for me?
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Nice.
I'm gonna let them go back to their sandwiches now. See you later.
Bye, Parker. Everybody, Parker Hammond, great producer. Thanks for having him on the show. Well, welcome back, Kelsey. Are we frozen again? Hang on, we might be frozen again. Maybe just that particular spot in the kitchen is no bueno.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'll take my kitchen elsewhere.
Yeah, it's a mobile kitchen. I mean, you might as well just show us around.
Better?
That's the beauty of that kitchen is that you really can take your kitchen with you.
Yeah, I did. All right. You want to see the place?
Yeah.
Cool.
Right.
So I don't know if I can switch this thing around, but this is a semblance of a living room.
I like your artwork.
Thanks. Working on it. This is a bedroom.
Awesome.
And then it goes outside. I
Oh.
have some raised beds back there.
You have a
Throwing
yard?
some things in. Huh?
You have a yard?
Yeah.
Amazing.
And I have a pink tile Detroit bathroom.
Yeah, I had one of those growing up.
Yes. And then eventually, right now, this is just storage and stuff, but eventually this will be like my office. And then the kitchen is a whole lot of nothing, but eventually we'll have, a real place.
Is there a fridge?
So, working on it. There is a fridge. Oops. But I haven't really been living here. Like I said, I was in Lafayette Park at my mom's. So, I'm just sort of starting to spend a couple nights here.
Kelsey, I have no idea what you're saying right now. It's like very choppy.
Just to get more shit done, you know? Does this work better?
I have no idea what you're saying right now. All right, yeah, over there is perfect.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, cool. All right, we're back.
That works. We're back.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, you've shown us around. Have you had a sandwich yet today?
Well, as I mentioned to you earlier, I found remnants of a sandwich that I had earlier today. I had a junior bacon cheeseburger from Wendy's, and I left half of it in my bathroom. So we missed that part of the tour.
The optimal place to eat in the bathroom.
I wasn't eating it in the bathroom. It was just in my hand, and then I set it down and I walked away.
So, okay, I mean, if you go into the bathroom with food, kids, it's like eating it in the bathroom.
Well, the bathroom is also kind of the kitchen because it's my only sink. So I go in there to do more than just the bathroom. I like wash dishes and shit in there.
Listen, no judgment. I've definitely eaten food in the bathroom before.
I mean, I didn't say I never have done that, but I did not today.
I like to eat food in the shower. I don't know about you.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
I
What do
eat
you eat in
fruit.
the shower?
I eat fruit in the shower. So bananas, apples, oranges.
Okay, I could do an apple in the shower.
Yeah, it works
Or
out.
maybe an orange.
I mean, especially like in the summer when you're taking cold showers after a long bike ride.
Yeah, that sounds good now.
Right. I don't even know this about you. I've always wanted to kind of know. Do you have a favorite sandwich?
Do I have a favorite?
Yeah.
I love the BLT from Mercury Bar when you add Munster cheese and avocado. Fire.
Nice.
That's my go-to. I don't know. I mean, I really love that. And like the Bronx obviously has amazing burgers and sandwiches. And you can't really go wrong with Mudgies. There's so many options. And I've been really admiring the way that Rocco's pivoted during this pandemic. Their food is great, and I feel like they finally got the momentum, or like the the marketing that they really should have had all along.
I agree. I think they've done a great job, and I really like those guys too.
Yeah, I feel like they just picked it up, and it was perfect transition for people.
Oh, yeah.
And it's easy, and their sandwiches are great, and you can grab them while you're out, just on a bike ride or whatever.
Those are good sandwiches. Also, just a good Italian market, which I like how like everybody's kind of pivoted over to like the way of doing an Italian market, or like a market.
Yeah.
So like Mudgies is a market. Like Sapino's is talking about doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, well,
I love Tori. That's a fave.
I'm hungry, so
right.
I say we take a quick commercial break real quick, and then we just get to making a sandwich. You in?
Cool. I'm ready.
Be right back. Okay. I see how it is, Parker. Parker just runs the show. Anyway, Sandwich Shop is sponsored by Casamara Club. It's inspired by the history and traditions of Italian Amaro. These highly recommended these Bon Appetit magazine highly recommended soft drinks are balanced, buoyant, and food friendly, highlighting the natural vibrancy of farm ingredients. And with 4 varieties available, we've got the Alta, the Capo, the Serra, and the Onda. You can find them all over the country today by checking out their website at casamaraclub.com. But also, I deliver these to your house every Tuesday, no matter where you live in the closer Metro Detroit area. If you think you have a question on if your house is too far, you can call me. You can send me a message. I don't care. I'll come over. Just invite me in, or no, invite me in the backyard. There we go. Invite me in the backyard. Make me a sandwich. We're best friends. I'll deliver to Flat Rock if that's fun. That's kind of fun. Whatever. Anyway, so Chelsea, God damn it, I hate myself. Kelsey.
Okay. I respond to both at this point.
You know what? I'm sorry. This is done. I'm horrible. Kelsey wins. Congratulations. I lose. I fucking hate myself. Anyway, Kelsey, I told the audience what I'm making, but I haven't told you. I'm going to make a chopped cheese sandwich. I don't know if you've ever had it. A chopped cheese sandwich.
Oh, okay. What does that mean?
So, in New York at bodegas and everywhere else, you can get a chopped cheese. And a chopped cheese is just basically a burger that you put on the flat top and kind of grill it out. And then you chop it up on top of like a bed of caramelized onions with American cheese. And then you put that in like a hoagie bun or like French baguette with lettuce, tomato, onion. And I'm going to do the chorizo version because I don't have ground beef. I've got chorizo.
All right. That sounds delish.
So first thing that I want to do is I've got not French bread, but I've got like a sesame seed hoagie bun, and I will cut this up. I'm going to put some butter on it, and I'm just going to kind of broil it in the oven. Kelsey, what are you making us today?
Well, in my glorious kitchen, I discovered, I just went to Kroger and I got, obviously, very important, the bread is the most important. So this just like feels so soft, and I'm excited to try it.
Kroger brand bread?
Pardon?
Is that just Kroger brand?
Yeah, it's just like the Kroger bakery or whatever, and it's called Paisano Round Sliced, number 3061, if you're looking.
Oh, I love a good 3061.
Yeah, exactly. And then I got some provolone cheese, some chicken breast, and some prosciutto. And then I also have an avocado, and some tomato and some lettuce, some fresh greens.
Nice.
So, you know, classic, keeping it simple.
Classic lunch sandwich. I love it.
Yes.
It's a lot healthier than me basting my shit with butter over here. So I've got a bunch of butter that I've kind of warmed up in here. Well, it's been warmed because my apartment's hot as shit.
Yeah.
But I just literally spread a ton of butter right on there. And I'm gonna put some garlic powder on it because I love garlic bread.
Ooh, yeah.
So that looks good to me.
All right, my makeshift kitchen, which is just a baking tray on my couch. Let's see if Winston will do a trick. What kind of trick do you want to do? Want to see? Sit. You have a paw?
I can't even see.
Oh, come here, closer.
Winston.
Come here. Gentle. Gentle.
Oh.
There's a whole
so
podcast dedicated to dogs eating gently is the name of it.
Oh, what a good boy.
Yes, he's great.
All right, I'm going to caramelize some red onion. You usually use like white onion or yellow onion, Spanish onion for it, but I've got red onion, so that's what I'm going to use.
Nice. I know I'm a little upset with myself that I forgot the red onion because that is honestly my favorite.
You like red onion the best?
Yeah. I could just like eat it like an apple.
Whoa, that's hardcore.
I mean, not something that you want to eat on a date, like a first date. You don't want to be seen eating a red onion like an apple, but
no, hell no. You know what? You want to date me, you got to take me for what I am.
Exactly.
I'm going to eat a whole ass onion right before I walk into this situation.
All right, you got to get this baby back in here.
I like this type of cut. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like I get some of these boys.
Nice.
I get some of these boys.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to caramelize these boys. Let's see here.
If I would, I would.
There we go. Did you get that from the fridge?
No. I just got it from the Kroger bag.
Nice. So you're going to have like a garden and stuff in that backyard?
I do have 2 raised beds, actually. They're just not ready. Like the vegetables aren't ready. But eventually I'll have broccoli, tomatoes, some herbs, lots of lettuce and kale. Where do you live, Carlos?
We can't talk about that on air.
What's your address?
No, I live over by like Honeybee Market.
Okay.
Yeah. I like it here a lot. I've been here for a long time now. This apartment has treated me very, very well. You can tell by the amount of shit that I have in my fridge that I've lived here for a long time.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. There's pictures of all kinds of friends on there.
Oh, fun. Cool.
I'm sure you know a lot of them. Jeez.
Probably.
So I figured chorizo chopped cheese is going to be something interesting. I'm still going to do the American cheese because why not? But
hey, out.
I don't know. Should I add like another cheese to it, you think?
It's just American and chorizo?
Yeah. Well, it would be And the caramelized onions,
Well, yeah.
lettuce, tomato.
Do you have any other cheese? What kind of cheese do you have?
I've got queso Oaxaca and I've got Munster.
Munster is my jam.
Is it? Maybe add some Munster.
I love Munster, but I have provolone right now.
For today's chorizo, the one that I grew up eating is this one. I don't know if you.
Oh
like
yeah.
it,
Mm-hmm.
but
I
yeah,
fuck with it.
I get the spicy version because I like it spicy.
Nice. What's your favorite hot sauce?
Oh, can I show you?
Yeah.
My favorite hot sauce, is the El Yucateco XX Extra Hot.
Oh, extra. Yeah, I've seen that before.
This is the best tasting hot sauce. Also, the heat blasts you in the head.
Nice.
Yeah,
I like some spice, but I also don't want to like cry at the end of my meal.
What is it?
I said I like spicy, but I don't like to like be crying by the end of my meal.
I mean,
I can't go
suck
too
it up,
hard.
dude. Suck it up.
All right, I'm going for the chicken.
Yeah, show me. Can you show us the layering that you do? Like when you do, like the meats and
Ooh.
stuff. Do you give
Hey,
it?
actually, oh my gosh, I didn't even start this off. My first job in high school was a sandwich artist at Subway. Yeah.
We have a real, ladies and gentlemen, we have a real sandwich artist on
A
the show.
real sandwich artist. Like 15 years in the game. Yeah, besides babysitting, that was my first real gig. And they were really strict. I would just give things away. I was probably a terrible employee.
In high school, I worked at a pizza place, and my friends knew that if they came in, they just got free pizza.
Oh, I gave away so much stuff, and I felt bad. Like, this is why I can never work at a corporate bar, because I was like feeling so bad that I couldn't give people extra like meat without like charging them like $3. Like I did not understand like food costs, nor did I care. So I was just like piling that shit on.
Ugh.
And they'd be like, no, like these things are priced this way for a reason. Yeah, so
God, what a pain in the butt.
I did not last long in the sandwich world, obviously.
Well, welcome back to the sandwich world. This is much better than where you were.
Yes. The smell of Subway is really rough. I am doing a little layering here, though,
Oh, yeah. These onions are starting to look pretty good.
Where you are?
What's that?
I said, is it raining in Southwest?
Oh, hang on. Let me see. Not yet.
Oh, it's pouring here.
Sounds like it's coming, though. I mean, geez, it's gotten dark outside. You can tell by, like, the interesting blue.
Oh,
that
gosh, the
my face
window's
is
open and now it's raining on me.
Wow, that looks beautiful, dude.
Yeah, pretty legit, I think. And then what else? I got tomatoes and avocado. Let's see. So do you have a garden?
No, I live in an apartment building.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were in a house or an apartment.
Unfortunately, I would love to have a garden. Wow, look at that bread.
Nice.
That is a hot one. But yeah, that's garlic bread, dude. Ow, 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 ow. Nope, ow.
Oh no.
We're fine. There we go. There we go. Garlic bread. Ooh. Oh, that smells good. Okay. So these onions are starting to caramelize.
Nice.
I'll put these aside here. Nothing like red caramelized onions. Jeez, that's great.
I just keep having to move around.
So then on this already juicy pan, let's go ahead and stick this chorizo burger right there on top.
Ooh, nice.
Chorizo burger. All right, so what do I want on my chopped cheese sandwich? Typically it's lettuce, tomato. You want some mayo, mustard, and ketchup. I don't know. What's your opinion on ketchup, dude?
I'm a ketchup person. Sometimes I get things just for the ketchup.
That's so weird.
Not gonna lie. I know. I do it like, do you do it on grilled cheese?
I don't really like ketchup. I mean,
You're missing out.
it's kind of like an
Just
unpopular.
kidding. It's a garbage condiment.
Well, it started in order to mask the taste of tainted meat. Like Heinz,
Really?
yeah, Heinz started it after already being bankrupt after starting a horseradish company. He realized that Japanese katsu sauce was brought over to the United States in like the 1800s to mask the taste of tainted meat. And then he decided that he wanted to do a tomato version of a katsu sauce, and he called it ketchup.
Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. Fun facts. Look at this avocado. It's perfect.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's one of those like avocados that you get tattooed on you.
Yeah.
I've got some fresh greens from my friend's garden. You're familiar with John Yelenick.
Nice.
Charlotte, his partner, has been having the best luck with the most amazing greens. So that's where this is from.
Cool. Honestly, they taste so much better when they're like fresh from the garden.
Seriously.
I can just like eat them like, like eat lettuce like it's its own thing.
God, just look at how bright that is, huh?
I know, that's beautiful.
And then tomato. So would you say that ketchup is your favorite condiment then?
No. I mean, I like a lot of condiments. I'm into the sauce,
Gotta be.
I like ketchup. I also like mustard. It depends what I'm eating. But I also love the jalapeno sauce, I guess, from Trader Joe's.
Jalapeno sauce. What is that?
Oh my god, it's so good. It's like this creamy jalapeno sauce. And they have it in a bottle, and you can literally just throw it on anything. Pro tip.
I don't know. I don't know what this is. I want it. Is it like a salsa?
If I had it to show you, I would, but it's so good. All right, my sandwich is huge.
Look at Winston being just the best boy over there.
I'm literally sitting on the floor. Look at my setup right now. Oh,
Sandwich Shop has no boundaries. No boundaries here at Sandwich Shop.
I could be doing this in the bathroom, All right, my sandwich
next episode live from the bathroom. We're doing it. Oh yeah. This chorizo patty is starting to look real nice, Clark.
I know, my sandwich was so quick. I'm like ready.
All right, I'm starting to chop it up just a bit. We got a little bit of time. Let me go grab some American cheese. Let me cruise up some Munster. All right. So I got the old packet of cheese because I thought to myself, how could I do a better cheese? Should I make it like a kind of like a cheese whiz or something? But then, dude, it does not get any better than individually wrapped scientist cheese. Like you need to make this in a lab in order to truly get it done, and I don't know how to do it.
That's like a guilty pleasure of mine is American cheese, like Kraft American cheese.
Look at this. It comes in a nice little cute little wrapping. Are you kidding me?
Nowadays everything comes like that because of COVID.
I used to eat so many of these as a kid. Everything was just individually wrapped cheese for me. I would just eat them for me. What's up, Frank? You got problems? My cat's talking to me. Oh, because it's raining. That's why. He doesn't do it.
Yeah, it's raining hard.
Now it's pouring. Is it raining where you're at, folks at home? Go ahead and email us.
Tell us about the weather.
Don't email me. I probably won't respond. Or I might. Who knows? Oh, yeah. All right, so we got it now. I'm just doing a rough chop here. What I'm going to do is just basically choppy. And then on this, I'm going to put the cheese right on it. And then, yeah, while that's going, it's so greasy. God. I think we need to get rid of some of this grease. Damn.
I want what you're having.
There we go. Just dripping that grease out, just so it's not like horribly greasy.
Right.
Can you see that? Woo.
Yeah.
Probably not bad for me to do it in the sink, but you know. I'll fix it later. All right, so I'm going to need your help on this one. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put this caramelized onion in there. Mix that boy right in. Get it all blended together. Here, you know what? I'm going to bring you over just so you can kind of see this magic over here. Bringing. All right. Check that out. So we got here the old caramelized onion inside of the chorizo. I'm going to turn down the heat. And then on here, just kind of shape it into like the form that I want it to, I guess. And then just put that cheese right on top of that boy. We said Munster too, right?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Let's see. This is the most imperfect cutting that you're ever going to see me do, and definitely not the safest way. That's a lot of cheese. A little bit more never hurt anybody. All right, that's probably good right there. We want this to join the crew here. I'm going to rearrange these boys. And then, there's my lid. There's my lid. Closing. I'm going to let that one bake up. All right. Damn, it's hot in here. It's so hot in here.
It is hot.
Can you?
Look at Winston.
Oh. Oh. You can see I'm a glistening boy right now.
There.
All right, so here's where I need your help. Condiments on here. Should I do all three of the condiments suggested? Mayo, mustard, and ketchup?
No. I think yes to mayo. And then I don't know about ketchup and mustard. On chorizo?
Mustard might work. Actually, in Mexico, they use ketchup a lot with it. I don't know. You know what?
Maybe try it without it, and then you can add them.
Okay, let's do that. There's my Kewpie mayo. I do also have like the Mexican mayo that is like it has like the lime in it. I don't know if you've ever had that.
No.
Oh yeah. There's like a specifically in Mexico we have. Oh, I guess I'm out. I guess I just ran out of it. But it's lime in with mayonnaise. It's really good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. How are we doing here? Oh, Jesus, that's melted up nice. All right. I'm just going to show you what I'm working with here.
Nice. Looks delish.
Let's do right here. So we just did mayo on here. We're going to have to break it off. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Jesus. Oh, dear God. This is a big sandwich. I don't know how they do it, but the scientists make these cheeses so well.
Right, in their labs.
In their lab with their coats on. All right, so that's a lot.
I am really losing it. All right, here we go.
Let's do some lettuce on here now. He's gonna take all of the things around here, add it here. I sliced up 3 of tomatoes, and yeah, I mean that's basically it right there. Holy shit, Jesus!
Wow.
Yeah. Oh. Wow, dude. See this right here? So welcome to the Parisi chopped chorizo.
I love it.
This is greasy. Oh God, it's just falling apart. And
I feel like that's
I mean, no one ever said that this is going to be a meat sandwich. All right, damn. How's your sandwich coming along? Are you done? Are you done? Kelsey? Hello? Can you see me? Hi. What happened?
I have a sandwich.
All right, cool. All right, let's take. For some reason, I don't know. I'm having a hard time like seeing you or hearing you. But anyway, let's take a quick commercial break, quick snack break before we dive into these sandwiches. Cool. Are we good? Kelsey?
Your voice is like echoing and
I know, it's so weird. Maybe is the phone backed up against anything? Because that could be it. Try moving the phone.
I don't know what you're saying.
How about now?
Can I move it?
I don't know. Let's take a quick snack break. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, move me around. I don't need to be staying in one place. I'm fine. Okay. So, before I eat, I need to eat. Oh, Winston! Winston! Oh, that was great. Good break for Winston. That was awesome. Oh, guys. So I am hot in here. I have some cold, fresh Aunt Neve's salsa. This is going to be refreshing. I love it. Aunt Neve's, sponsor of Sandwich Talk. Sandwich Talk runs on Aunt Neve's. Tortilla chips right here. There we go. And then you just dip it. You eat the chips by themselves. Everybody does that. Whatever. 4 ingredients in our chips. Sea salt, oil, a little bit of lime, fresh locally grown GMO-free corn, from right here. Made everything in the city, Eastern Market based. If you're wondering why Aunt Nee's is a constant sponsor, and I always talk about it, because I run the company. No surprise there. I love doing this. This has been the passion that's allowed me to help grow the things that I've been doing in the city. So pretty stoked about it. I deliver these products, come through. Welcome back, Kelsey. Perfect timing. We just did the Aunt. Cheers. All right, we're done with Aunt Nee's. We're done with you, Aunt Nee's. And now the unofficial sponsor of the show, Takis. Because Takis.
What flavor?
Okay.
All right.
The
Did you
sandwich
try
has
your
been
sandwich
staring
yet?
me in the face for too fucking long. Show us your sandwich. I want to hear layer by layer where you're at on it, and then take a bite and let me know what it tastes like.
All right. I have this delicious Italian bread, and then some balsamic vinegar, some oil, some lettuce, chicken, prosciutto, avocado, and tomato. Classic.
Classic.
And then you want to take a bite?
Let's
All right.
see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love the size of it too. When you get a sandwich that's like this,
Yeah. Sandwich artist approved.
I like. So it's a good tell when you pick up a sandwich and you can see your muscle kind of flexing. All right, let me take a bite of mine now. We've got here a chopped chorizo sandwich. So I have here some fresh lettuce, garden lettuce, fresh cut tomatoes, chorizo, a layer of American cheese, straight from the scientist lab himself or herself, some fresh Munster as well on there, all grilled in with some caramelized onions. In between, some garlic bread hoagie bun here that I have put in the broiler, and it's pretty nice and crispy. Definitely not Bart Dengus approved, but that's okay. The rest of Sandwich Talk is just going to be making fun of Bart Dengus. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I think I want to go from this side because it's spilling out the best.
Look at that stance. I want a bite of that. Rude.
Oh my God. Dude. It's everything that I craved in a chopped cheese, only with chorizo instead of way better.
Yeah.
This is really good. And the fake cheese, I like the texture. It adds that, like, I don't know, like creaminess maybe?
It is a guilty pleasure. I really do enjoy some American craft singles. Not gonna lie.
Wow. See that? Caramelized red onion in here. Fresh lettuce adds that nice crisp. Kind of makes me think like maybe it's healthy.
Look at Winston.
Oh,
He's just patiently waiting for his chance. Sorry, dude.
oh. Damn, dude. I'm like covered in chorizo. Got the grease all over. I love this show. Even if I just keep doing this for me, I'm fine with it.
There you go.
Oh, dude. This is so good. Like, look at the mess on my cutting board. Literally, you can make a whole nother sandwich out of the stuff that I'm losing out of this.
Nice. Have one for later.
Dude, I got to make you one of these. This would be awesome.
I am always down to try a new sandwich.
I'm not going to ride my bike over there right now, though, because of...
It's okay. It's raining pretty hard.
Props to you for making a banging ass sandwich in that kitchen.
Yeah, I mean, pretty simple, but it's still delicious, and I'm not upset about it. So, and now I have stuff to eat tomorrow since I don't have a kitchen. You know?
Does your fridge work?
Yeah, I just don't have it plugged in, and I haven't like really been here since yesterday. At least not like overnight. So just this week I've started staying a couple nights to get more shit done.
That's a good idea. Are you sleeping on a tarp?
Pardon?
Are you sleeping on a tarp?
No, I have a bed and my bedroom is finished.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, and the living room is pretty much finished. There's a couple like touch-ups and like things I need to do, but I've got a couch in here and a living room and a bedroom, and then bathroom is usable. I'm gonna clean it up a bit, upgrade some of the like things, but I can't afford to like redo the whole thing right now. So, but that works. So
Doesn't sound like you have any problems then. Sounds like you've got a full house. Sounds really nice.
Yeah, I mean, just no kitchen, which is like annoying, but it's whatever. I mean, I could definitely like have a little setup for like the interim, but
I don't know what you're talking about. You got a kitchen right there. I saw it. It's beautiful.
Here it is.
Damn, dude. Woo! I'm at that point now where like I'm getting the sweat from my apartment being so hot, and I'm also getting the sweat from the amount of meat that I'm consuming. Worth it. Every single bite is worth it. Kelsey, we didn't even talk about the amount of things that you do in the city, the amount of community organizations that you've been involved with, and the true voice that you have as a pillar in the community to continue to push the positive messages forward that need to be heard. Can you tell us a little bit about the things that you've done in the last few years?
I'm making sure I don't have any food in my teeth.
Do whatever. It's that kind of show.
So I grew up in the city, actually in this neighborhood that I'm in now, and went to Wayne State for urban planning, and have been pretty much involved doing community work since. Currently, I'm doing some work. I've been consulting for the last few years with a number of different organizations, doing some event planning, marketing, etc. Obviously, with the pandemic and everything happening, there is no events for the next, 6 months. Which is kind of nice because it's presenting an opportunity to pivot a little bit. So during quarantine, I took a couple online classes through the Democratic National Party. And I'm starting work locally with a local candidate who's running for precinct delegate. She's an old-time Detroit activist. Her name is Ingrid White. I'm doing some work with her, and I'm excited to kind of explore what maybe going further into the political sector would look like. Because I truly believe that, policy is the real thing that has to change if we want, the world to change. So, so if I can be a part of that would be great. So,
I mean, it's policy coupled with the attitudes of the many, right?
Yeah. I mean, you have to get people on board, but it's also, unless it's in law, a lot of times it's just all these things like systemic racism and all that, like that's all written into law, like
which is ridiculous.
Which is crazy. And so the fact that, those things just need to change. So yeah, I'm getting more politically involved. I've been doing political work for a few years, but I want to take that a step further. And then, Detroit Up North is my other baby, which obviously with this events and gathering limit, we're not quite sure. I've taken this time just to kind of like take a moment and figure out, where I would like to go with that. So we might do some like virtual camping, like backyard stuff
Cool.
this summer, but I would also like to see, that grow into something that really connects people across the state, because, we have a very disconnected demographic, I think, in Michigan. And I think there's a lot of opportunity to, build deeper connections in addition to like having a great time, which we always do. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm working on.
If you've ever had a chance to check out Detroit Up North, or if you heard about it, a couple of opportunities there. In the summer, they do an excursion up to the Thumb.
Yeah.
Big crew of people, basically takes over a town. It's like you just landed in Detroit with all the same great people. Events, there's bands, there's music, there's food, there's a bunch of different things that happen. And it's really cool. That's the summer. In the winter, same crew plus whomever wants to go up, goes up to snowboard or ski, whatever you want to do, north. And that's a lot of fun too. On top of that, Kelsey's been doing events here in the city, around Detroit Up North, like camping on the Cut and a few other things. The one thing that I've noticed about you specifically, you individually, is the fact that since you've been here in the city for so long, since you've done the studies and the work to take part in the community, to be part of the community, you've been able to truly cast a loud voice and a large net and allow a lot of people to come together that maybe wouldn't have had the ability or the opportunity to come together before. And that's one thing that I commend of you. Another reason why I say that you are a true pillar of the city. And
thanks. That's nice.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I think you're doing it the right way. And you've always been doing it for the right reasons. You're just kind of like one of those badasses around town that just kind of knows shit. So,
wow.
Big props to you.
But
happy to be your friend.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me. This was fun. Yeah, we should do more fun things soon.
Oh yeah, I think
I love like that you've just made like a career out of doing what you want to do, which is awesome. I mean, I think that's like the goal, right?
That's the goal.
I mean, you just fucking, I mean, of course, I know there's lots of hard work behind the scenes, but you get to hang out with friends and eat, and you do a great job for sure.
Thank you very much. I love food and I love good people more than that, and if you combine the two, it gives you the maximum amount of pleasure. At least it makes me the happiest. It's really cool when you get to make something delicious and just kind of bullshit with a friend, and I'd like to one day just continue, like once the travel kind of opens up a bit, continue going and traveling all across the world and exploring other cultures and exploring more food. And I mean, eventually that's the goal of what I want to do for the rest of my life. So I'd like to do that with my friends. And that means me too.
It's a good place to start.
Last year I started the Mexico City food tour, and that was bonkers. It was 7 people all going across Mexico City on a guided tour that I was able to show everybody around my city. Like, that's where my whole family is. We got to eat dinner with my family, and we got to eat at a bunch of different places that I grew up going to, and I loved it. It was so much fun, plus all the activities. And I just want to do that everywhere. Yeah.
No, that's badass.
Hell yeah, dude. But enough about me, because the show isn't about me. The show is about food. This sandwich was delicious. I enjoyed it. I made myself a chorizo chopped cheese. Kelsey made like the most OG of OG sandwiches, but done the right way. Because if you've ever seen a sandwich artist at work, then you know how to twist up some meat.
Exactly.
I made that sound really bad. I'm sorry. If
I
you
know
haven't-
you know how to twist up some meat, Carlos. Yes.
once again, because I keep putting my foot in my mouth. I hate myself. If you haven't seen any other Sandwich Talk episodes, please, you can go on for the full episodes onto Planet Ant's YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch or Periscope to watch the full episodes. I then put it down into about a 10-minute condensed episode and put that on my Instagram and my personal YouTube channel. So if you just search Sandwich Talk Live, it'll show up. I want to thank specifically Planet Ant for having put us on and giving us the opportunity for always doing fun things, whether it's in this life during quarantine or the pre-life or the life of the future. Planet Ant is always forward-thinking, forward-moving, and has been doing really cool things for a long time now. I want to thank our producer, Parker Hammond, for not just helping during the show, but also hopping in when we need him. So thanks, Parker. You've always been cool. Check out his podcast, Fan to Fan, as well. I also want to thank, what's his name? Kevin McLeod for making our ad read music and our intro music. Awesome guy. Never met him before, but I'm sure he's cool. I want to thank my mailman, Carl Malone. I want to thank our chief, Miles O'Brien. I want to thank the producer of the radio version of the Sandwich Talk podcast, Zach Bridges. Everybody else involved, and obviously, of course, I want to thank everybody at home for tuning in and for checking us out and giving me a reason to want to do this. Kelsey, again, thank you very much for being part of the show. I love you, dude. You're amazing.
Yeah, no, thank you guys for bearing with my technological issues as well as my lack of kitchen or resources. So
I look forward to not just checking out your house. Obviously, I can't wait to have like a backyard barbecue.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
I really look forward to getting back at it and doing events and working with you on something, because I don't think we've ever actually worked on something together, and I'd really like that.
Cool. Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
I'm in.
All right, guys. For everybody at home, I hope you got hungry, and happy sandwich.